You usually let me tune in, ain't gonna let me tune in. Like, yeah, man. Luis Coronado Ortega Harris, owner of MTV VH1 and all Coronado Productions and all stuff like that. Majority stakeholder about 10 years, 15 years, 30 years corporate, private, and public. And a lot of people, they want to know, why doesn't their digital antenna pick up MTV? And as your president in 2020, I'm going to address the issue. I can't promise you that we can get the sharks and the mollusks and the kunks and all of those off your digital. I know you're tired of that. I don't like it either. I didn't ask for them to put 2,000 leagues under the ocean on your TV, and you still can't get a good signal. You know what I'm saying? I know what you mean. But as your president in 2020, I'm going to try to address that issue. You probably need a VH1, an MTV, and a CMT country music. You need that on your digital signal, and you do need better signal. I know you're not going to be paying for no cable. I know you say that your digital signal is good enough for you, but those commercials are lousy, lady. And Dr. Ho has to go, lady. Dr. Ho has brought the bubonic plague to our city. Yes, he has. And he has to get off of our digital signal now. I'm going to be addressing that. I don't know if he's from North Korea, he's from somewhere, but his name is Dr. Ho, and it's self-explanatory, ladies and gentlemen. And all he's talking about is squeezing and releasing stuff. And Dr. Ho, you got to go. And I tell you, ladies, it reminds me of that rainbow massage that they had down there on the service road on the boulevard, ladies. That wasn't a rainbow massage, ladies. It was a Dr. Ho parlor. And that's what it was, ladies. Now Dr. Ho is hoeing right on the digital TV, ladies. They need to put that on Cinemax or Showtime and get that off TV, ladies. Dr. Ho. You could have said Dr. Santa Claus or something, man. All right. You don't just get on there and say your name is Dr. Ho, man. Come on, man. You got to do better. Try to be a little more creative, man. Hey. We have children, man. We have children watching TV at the same time we watch it. Oh, Dr. Ho wants you to sit down. Oh, Dr. Ho wants you to sit down and take your clothes off. Come on, Dr. Ho. You got to be a little more creative than that. Oh, Dr. Ho going to relieve some of that stress. No, Dr. Ho, not this time. Now we fought to find our republic, and we're going to keep it. Thank you, Dr. Ho. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we got to get some of these corny commercials off the TV. Yes, we do, ladies and gentlemen. And Alexander Shinara, if you're really making those kind of millions of dollars, why don't you go over there and cut the grass? You got Perry Hill Road, ladies and gentlemen. You got Perry, what's the name of that road, ladies and gentlemen? You got Perry, man. You got Perry Street looking like a zoo. Why don't you cut your grass and paint your picket fence, Alexander Shinada? Talking about how many racks on racks and millions of dollars you're making. Why don't you call your landscaper? I'm trying to tell you. Paint that rusty fence you got over there. I'll tell you, ladies and gentlemen. Sad, but it's true, ladies. If you stop advertising, you can cut your grass and paint your building over there. Oh, yeah, you got that thing. Are you trying to bring the value of the other businesses down, man? Come on. Nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, I tell you, ladies, now we got to get these commercials on that digital TV. We got to get them under control, ladies. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be fighting for you to get MTV, VH1, and CMT on your digital signal as your president in 2020. Because I know how important TV is to you. I know, ladies and gentlemen. I can't really control Charter and Spectrum because, they're fighting with the other cable company. They got a whole lot of stuff going on. And ladies and gentlemen, I tell you, with that internet, I don't even know why people need cable TV. I just don't, ladies and gentlemen. When I was like 5, 6, and 7, The only thing I wanted was one of these right here. I wanted a TV that I could hold in my hand. That's all I would tell them from Radio Shack. I was begging them, ladies. I was like, if I could get my hands on something like that and my keyboard, I was like, I'd be the man. That's all I used to tell them. And ladies and gentlemen, 30 years later, 35 years later, how long it took them to get it done. Yeah. But I was like, man, if I can get my music and a telephone TV recorder in my hand, I just tell them I'd be the man. That's all I used to say. But now, ladies and gentlemen, where there was Radio Shack, now there's a Metro PCS. Just like I thought it probably was gonna be. I can get that same device now for $30. And back then, it could have been a down home payment on a house in Spring Valley. Yes, lady. I can understand why they didn't want to get it. But you know what I'm saying? I always ask for it, though, no matter how many times they said maybe next time, maybe next Christmas, maybe on your birthday, not this time. You know what I'm saying? What do you want for Christmas? What do you want for your birthday? I want a handheld TV. That's what I want. With the recorder device on it. They said maybe next time. They said maybe next time till I finally stopped asking for it. Like, I finally went out there and I found a way to make my own money. And I'm going to tell you something. Like, when I started making my own money, I didn't buy electronics. Ain't that something, ladies and gentlemen? I didn't buy electronics when I started making money. I bought clothes and shoes and jewelry, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I bought. And a lot of cologne. Because all my girlfriends, the first time they told me I look nice and I smell good, man, some lady told me I smell better than their daddy. They started telling me stuff like that I smell way better than their boyfriend and stuff like that. Ooh, babe, I kept some cologne on. I used to buy Obsession and Dracar. That's all I used to buy. And I used to mix it together because I know nobody else was smart enough to do it. I used to get Obsession, put it in one hand, Dracar put it in the other, and I mixed it together and put it on. And all the women used to tell me how good it used to smell. Some of them used to hug me so they can just, they frisk me and then they hug me. But I tell you, when I was in school, women were very serious about frisking me, you know what I mean? I tell you. And I used to let them do it. I used to just hold on to my wallet real tight, though. I kept my hand in my pocket so they wouldn't take my wallet out of my pocket, you know. But I'd just let them go ahead and frisk me and hug me and stuff, man. Yeah, it's like, and I'm going to tell you, if there's anything out there that women don't have to pay for, they're going to take advantage of it. I learned that early, lady. If there's somebody say they got something out there and they don't have to pay for it, you better believe no women going to line up to get it. You know what I'm saying? They do, lady. Before the school bell rang, they used to be right over there where I was at, lady. Trying to tell you. I used to have a pocket full of money. I had my cologne in my book bag. And I used to write down my raps and my songs and my lyrics. And yes, I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell you. I used to always raise my hand before anybody. That's how I stayed where I was supposed to be. That's why I was always an object of ridicule, because in most of my classes, I was always trying to, I was trying to keep an edge on the teacher and the students as far as knowing, I tell you. And you want to irritate them just a little bit, you know what I'm saying? You always want to, you think you know everything, Corey. Now to let somebody else talk, you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to tell you later, in most of my classes, the teacher would come around and say, okay, Coronado, I know you know, because people, when they stopped, they didn't. She might be like, what's the reciprocal of the Pythagorean theorem? Walking backwards on the moon, looking at your twinkle toes. And nobody would say nothing. And then, she would try to tell me don't say nothing, give somebody else a chance. But eventually she would say, okay, Coronado, you want to come to the board? Baby, right or wrong, I'm coming to the board and show you it. Goddamn, you give me 5 minutes, I'm going to figure it out, you know what I mean? And all you got to do is make the teacher drowsy. Oh, give me the chalk, baby. Let me go to the board. Shit. Give me the chalk. I'll find out how to do it. All you gotta do is tell that teacher something that happened last night on Dallas or goddamn Days of Our Lives or something like that. I used to keep that TV drama guide, baby. Ooh, she had to sit down and put her hand on that thing and just let me take control. Oh yeah. I noticed how you was looking when I said J.R. Ewing in those Speedos. Fall backwards in that chair and I get that chalk. Let me take the class from here. Oh, baby. Now last night. But yes, lady, now thank you. I really thank that company for having those headphones with me. Because I got a lot of haters, lady. You know what I tell you? Man, when I tell you there's a lot of people hate me, it is, lady. And I tell you, I would tell my children, if you hate somebody, don't listen to them. You know, because you really don't hate them, you know. You probably envy.